That's it. Well, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Miss Giggles.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because, don't move right now. Don't. No, you just moved. Go back to where you were. Put your arms back up where you were. Just do it again.
Do
It's
what?
fine.
The
No,
fuck you talking about?
never mind. The microphone, the way it was like the shadow of the microphone on your shirt looked straight up like a dick. Stop. Don't do it. Oh my God. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Oh,
But I'm imaginarily blowing the mic for you.
okay.
How'd that work out for you?
It was interesting.
Good, good. It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
Fuck, it's almost been like 2 months.
It's like, yeah.
So this is number 36
Is it?
with an amazing new producer. I think he's like the fucking shit.
I knew you felt cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel cool. Are you fucking kidding me?
I would feel really cool too.
God, I really hope this is actually recording me because it doesn't seem like it is. Son of a bitch.
Again?
You're recording, but I'm. All right. Let's try this again.
It's like episode 1 all over.
Oh, God. Nothing could be that bad, honestly.
Well, we recorded it, what, like 3 times?
Something like that. Are you kidding me? I tried 7 times just to have a first episode. It's still not showing me, I'm not showing up on here, but whatever. Who the fuck cares? Let's just do this and see what happens.
Okay.
So, episode number 36. It's been like, what, 2 fucking months, huh?
I can't believe it's been that long. And that we've had 36 episodes.
I know, right?
36 or 37?
It still hasn't been a year. Almost been a year.
We're just about, but we weren't like consistent.
No, but I mean, 35 out of 52, like that's not bad.
That's true.
I've had a lot of personal shit going on and traveling, and you lost your Instagram account again.
Oh my God. Yeah. And I'm over it. I hate them.
I would be over it too. Honestly, I wouldn't even try to get it back. It's become such fucking shit. It's just, I don't know. Not a fan. So I haven't even talked to you in like a fucking month and a half, basically. I mean, here and there.
Yeah.
I still see your memes on Facebook though.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Thanks.
Do you there was one I saw the other day. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but this shit had me cracking up.
Was it the ED one? Because that's the one you texted me about.
It was that one and the butt plug one.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, that shit was hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm the new producer. So much cooler than the other guy.
I wonder if he's listening.
Not that much cooler, Brody. Just I've had a crazy couple of months. How have you been?
I've been consistently crazy. I feel like I'm always crazy, so it's not out of the ordinary.
Okay, you and every other fucking woman.
Okay. It's not like my doing.
Sure, it's not.
It's not.
Well, whose doing is it?
Everyone in my life is crazy or stupid.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. That's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, it's been since I think February. So when did you get deleted? It was before April Fool's, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know.
I
I think it was right around Valentine's Day because I had it when we recorded. And I think the
Jesus.
last one we did was around Valentine's Day. So yeah.
Wow. That's been
Yeah.
a minute. Um,
Hmm.
I stupidly played a fucking April Fool's joke that ended up ended up being a joke on me. I made a post saying, did you see it?
No, I didn't, but I'm excited to hear what this like how this played out.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
Like how it turned on you. Like what happened.
Oh, it turned on me. Let's see. Okay, so it was a tweet that I posted that morning. It said, "I'm happy and sad to announce that I've found the woman of my dreams and have decided to settle down and start a family. The last 3 years have been so much fun, and I'm so sad to see it come to an end. But it's time for me to grow up and put YFB to rest. Thank you for the memories." And then the caption goes on to talk about the love of my life, Destiny with two E's. Two E's.
Destiny. Okay.
How her and I are moving to San Francisco to open up a chain of yoga studios called Bend Over. And
Wow, that's very specific. Like how long did it take to think of that? Or you've thought about it before?
I had a bitch helping me think about it. she helped out a lot. But it turned on me because I didn't think anyone would fucking believe that, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
But people started unfollowing me in like droves.
Oh
And,
my god. I didn't even think about that.
and I didn't either, obviously.
I wouldn't think that they would unfollow. Like what?
Okay, first of all, I didn't post anymore after that for like the rest of the day until it got so bad that I was like, all right, I better post something. But and the only reason I know is because I had just flipped from 1.1 million to 1.2, like literally the day before, and it kept going under 1.2. Like every time I would, fix it back to over 1.2, it would go back down. I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing. Like, and people were telling me on the fucking post, like, oh, I'm unfollowing.
Unfollow because they always have to announce when they
Of
unfollow.
yeah,
Like
of
what?
course, yeah. It's like a fucking, it's like a thing to
Yeah.
announce that you're unfollowing. So yeah, well, I started to realize that what was going on because a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize it was April 1st." I almost unfollowed, and I started seeing that, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like these fucking retards are actually believing this crap. So,
Because
yeah,
it was so specific. That's why.
I
It was
mean,
very detailed.
even still, even still. Oh man, let's see what else has gone on in the last, I don't know, couple of months. Spitting.
I didn't put a lot of stuff in there because I knew I was gonna forget. So I was like, I'm just not.
I didn't either, and I know we have an email. I don't know if you read it or not, but I want to talk about it. Did you read the email about the woman that carried on a relationship with somebody she's never seen? Yes, no.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Let's see. Let's start off with these three real quick, just because I can bang them out real fast. I got I got a nude from somebody on Snapchat that was from behind. She was showing her asshole and cunt, and there was toilet paper in her butthole.
Ew.
Right?
How did she not see that before she sent the video? Like
Um,
before I send something, I examine
right?
the fuck out of it.
Right?
Like it has to be perfect.
Right? Me and the girl I was sitting next to, I showed the girl. She's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know." Apparently,
Did you say something to her?
Hell nah. What am I gonna say? Hey, go wipe your asshole and take it again? I don't know who the fuck she is.
I always like call people out on that shit. Oh my god, I love it.
I don't want to have to interact any more than I have to. Let's see. Spitting down dick holes. I'm hoping I remember all these correctly. That was with a chick when she was spitting down my dick hole and letting the spit like drip down my dick hole and then sucking it back out. That shit felt really fucking good. But then, for some reason, she decided to blow air down my dick hole.
Oh my god.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever
I was
fucking
gonna
do
say,
that.
I've done the spitting thing, but I've never thought about blowing in it.
That shit fucking hurt. I was like, what the fuck
what
are you
if we're
doing?
doing blowjobs all wrong and that's the way you're supposed to do it?
Man, that is not the way you're supposed to do it. That shit felt like an object was being shoved up my dick hole.
Have you ever had an object in it?
I've had to clap a few times, so yes I have.
Oh, a Q-tip? Did they do a Q-tip?
Have we never talked about this?
No, I don't know what they do. What do they do?
Oh my god. So
For girls, you just pee and give blood.
oh, lucky you. Lucky fucking you.
What do they do for you?
Man. So the first time I got clapped, I think I was like 18, and I got it from some fucking stripper.
Ew.
I know.
What? What were you thinking? Well, you were 18, so I guess it makes sense.
It really wasn't. And to this day, this is like probably the first and last time I ever showed my dick to another man, who was my best friend at the time. Because I went to Catholic high school. I don't know if that accounts for like a lack of sex ed or the fact that I just never paid attention to anything.
It's probably both, honestly.
Yeah, it probably is. So I had no idea. I was like, bro, I gotta show you something, man. I pulled my dick out. I was like, my dick is sick, man. And he just started laughing. He's like, man, you're fine. You got the clap. Just, go to the fucking free clinic. They take care of it, whatever. Okay, cool. No big deal. Well, I go to the fucking free clinic, and it's this, like, fucking 70, 80-year-old woman. And,
oh, my God.
Yeah. So she's like, all right, stand against, back up against the counter and stand against the counter. And she takes one of those wooden Q-tips that doctors use and proceeds to shove it as far. Mind you, like, when you have clap, there's pus coming out of your fucking dick. Like, bitch didn't need to do all that. Just rub the fucking pus on the fucking culture and, call it a fucking day. She shoved that shit so...
She tried to, like, stick it down?
She shoved it up my dick hole. I was on my tiptoes, gripping that. I'm surprised I didn't break the counter. Gripping the fuck out of the counter in severe fucking pain. So she...
Oh, my God.
Right? So whatever. One of the worst, like, pain experiences of my life. So when it happened again, obviously I went to a different clinic. This was a few years later. And this time I had this big ass dude, like he was a big young dude. And he comes in, like I already knew what it was. And he was like, all right, well, whatever, I got a test. And he comes in and he's about to do the thing. And I got on my tiptoes and like grabbed the counter like I was about to be hurt again. And he goes, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, man, I've had this shit done before. This shit hurts like a motherfucker. He's like, I'm a dude. This isn't going to hurt. I was like, really? Thank you so much. And it didn't hurt at all. Like this old lady's just out there fucking mutilating men's penis holes because
oh my gosh.
Whatever.
So it's probably better to have like a male doctor then.
Yeah, I would assume for that situation.
For me, I'd rather have like a woman doctor too.
You ever had a male gynecologist?
Yep, I've had lots of male doctors in my vagina.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
I like
And female. I'm going to just add that too.
I like to play a doctor on the internet. Does that work?
Sure.
Sure. I mean, I have a doctor bag. I don't really. I have another kind of bag. It's yeah. I saw a girl shove a apple up her fucking cunt. It was in a condom. She had talked about it on my Snap, and I wasn't sure that I believed her. But then she let me see it. It was kind of cool.
Was it like a larger apple? Because like there's like smaller ones, and there's like medium, and then there's like fat ones.
It was like a wider, shorter one. Wasn't
Okay.
like a fucking. But I mean, an apple's an apple.
Oh yeah.
You shove an apple up your cunt, like you got my
I mean, I
attention.
don't want to do that. I'm good. She must be into fisting.
She's into putting anything big in her cunt, which I didn't like. I didn't know I was into that until I started seeing it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So, oh wow.
I don't even know how you would get it in. Okay. Anyway.
Uh, she just shoved that motherfucker in. I'm sure she would send me the video off of Snapchat to show you. She's probably listening to this right now.
Well, so it's funny that you say that because there the two videos that we sent, or no, you sent, yeah, the two videos we sent, and you said you've had nudes from both of those girls. Both of them sent me nudes too, and I felt really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yep. The one, I mean, the one is nice. She could get it. Oh, so, like I said, so much has happened. I had a friend of mine, and I actually posted the package online when I got it. A friend of mine hits me up she lives in LA, and she just sends me this picture, and I can tell already it's like a box of fucking Plan B, like a box full. It was like, or a bag full or something. I was like, the fuck is all that? She was like, I went to the fucking gynecologist, and they hand me this bag with 10 Plan Bs in it. As I'm walking out the door, I was like, for real? I was like, you want to sell them? She was like, yep. She was like,
my God. Why does she normally need them? Like,
no,
why would they do that?
No, which is funny. Like, she's a little older and she's got kids, and like it didn't make any sense really. But yeah, so,
they're just trying to prevent just everyone from having babies.
Apparently, so she was like, well, they expire in August. There's no way I can go through 10 by August. I was like, all right, well, I can. Like, how much do you want for all?
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
So we traded some sex toys for a box of Plan B.
Are you serious?
It's like $400 worth of fucking Plan B.
So it was a come up?
That's like the equivalent of a fucking abortion. Hell yeah, it was a come up. Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, hell yeah. Keep that shit in a box right next to my bed. Okay, so I have to tell this story because it cracked me up. So I'm pretty sure I've talked about on here how, like, when I go through airport security, I won't go through the metal detector or through the X-ray thing. I opt out, which makes them manually pat you down. I've done it for years. Like, ever since they had those machines, I started doing that. And my best friend does it too. She's a chick. So she also works in the entertainment industry. And she was the stage manager for a concert a few weeks ago for Lil Wayne. So she was like, hey, do you want to come? Free place to stay, backstage passes, whatever. Just, get there. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So
Oh my God.
So we're flying together. And she does the same thing, and this has never happened to us, and we've flown a lot together. But they did the screening like we were right next to each other, and she had gone first, like ahead of me. So the woman that she was dealing with got done before me. So when they do this to you, they like pat you down and fill you up. They go up into your fucking crotch. They run their hand
Do you
over
have to have a male, like male on male and female female?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So, and I've had this dude before, but anyway, so she gets done, and I'm standing there. I've got my legs spread, and my arms are out because like they make you stand like a fucking idiot, looking like a fucking jerk off. And she gets done, and she starts to say something to me, and this dude is like on his knees, and he's going like he's about to go up into my crotch. And she says something to me, and I look at her, and I'm like, shh. I was like, this is the good part. Chill. And the dude fucking lost it. Like,
oh my God.
He's like, what did you say?
Oh my God.
I said, nothing, man. I'm talking to my friend. He goes, don't. My friend starts looking at me, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. Like, if you can't take a
Were
fucking...
you wearing any of your products, like any of your shirts when this
No,
happened?
no. Well, I was...
Okay.
No, I was probably wearing... Most likely, I was probably wearing, like, the ABCDEF fuck off hoodie, because I wear that when I travel a lot.
Okay. You were, like, wearing your daddy's fuck shirt or something.
No. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? You know what I was fucking wearing? Because they make you take your jacket off. My shirt said classy AF. It is.
Oh my God.
It is actually a shirt that I sell.
Perfect. I love it. Okay.
It was fucking amazing. We get out of there, and she's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, listen, like, if you can't, and I've done this before to them, and they never take a joke. Like, I've asked several times, like, you're not going to buy me dinner now? Like, seriously, you just half jerked me off. I can't get a fucking dinner out of this. At least drinks.
God, you're one of those people.
They get so fucking mad. Listen, if you're feeling up fucking dudes for a living and you can't take a fucking joke, maybe you shouldn't be feeling up dudes for a fucking living.
They probably hate that you don't just go through the thing.
So what? So the fuck what? That's my right.
What happens when you go
That's
through
my
the thing?
fucking
I've never
right.
gone through.
That is my fucking right. And I will.
Is it radiation or something? Like, what's
you're
the
being X-rayed. They'll lie to you and tell you, oh, it's not harmful, but they won't let children go through it. So if it's not harmful, why aren't you letting children go through it? Get the fuck out of here. Like, just because you don't understand just because Mr. TSA worker doesn't understand how fucking radiation works, like, I'm not putting myself through that shit every time I fucking travel. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
so, like, a pregnant lady can't go through, right?
I doubt it. I guess it probably depends on how pregnant. But
yeah, I wouldn't.
Pregnant people don't count anyway, so who cares? No, so yeah, they're never really good sports about it.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine so, because you're that guy that they hate and they talk shit about you in the break room.
I had a guy over the summer. He had to pat me down. He was a large man. And I felt bad for him and I had on like a tank top and like sweat shorts or something very light. It was a very easy pat down for him. He even told me like that was the easiest pat down I've ever done. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And he was like, can I ask you a question? I was like, I don't care. Go for it. He was like, why do you opt out? And I just looked at him and I said, mostly just to be an asshole. Because if you tell them anything else, they hit you with this bullshit spiel about, oh, it's microwaves. And I'm like, I don't use a microwave at home. I'm not going to step into one.
Microwaves are dangerous too. Like, what do they mean?
Exactly. So, yeah.
Do a lot of people go through the pat down?
No.
Like, is there usually a line or no? Oh.
No, but they make you wait forever. Like you get up to walk through and you're like, I'm opting out. And if you're cutting it close for a flight, which is usually how I roll, Like it'll cut you close because they'll make you stand there just to be a fucking prick. Like, and I've had
So you're
some.
being an asshole, they're being an asshole, and then you just like the adrenaline of possibly not making your flight. That's what I'm gathering.
Hey, I don't give a fuck if I make it or not. Gives a shit. Um, over the summer, or no, over Christmas, I had a really really awkward encounter um, with a TSA guy that I realized halfway through like that he was gay. Um, but he was just like when I left there, I was texting with somebody as I was like going through the airport, and when I left there, I was just straight up sexually assaulted, like straight the fuck up.
Oh my god.
It was the creepiest fucking thing. It was so fucking creepy. I was just
Hashtag me too.
right. I want my rights. God damn it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, TSA really likes me a lot.
I haven't been on an airplane in so long. Like I have no idea what it's like.
It's like being on an airplane.
Well, I mean, like how the airports have changed, like what you can bring and like security, all that stuff has changed. Like I know what it's like to be on a plane, but going through that, all of that, I have no idea what that's like.
They've actually relaxed a lot of it, somewhat. In the last 20 years, like you can bring a lighter on a plane now.
Really?
Way to go! Yeah.
I'm actually surprised about that.
But you still can't have over. You can't have over 2 ounces of liquid, and I swear to God, this is a fucking.
That's what I don't get.
This is all about the water industry. I finally figured it out. This has nothing to do with bombs or any fucking dumbass shit. This is about the fucking water industry. You walk through that motherfucker and they're like, oh, you can't bring your water. I'm like, yeah, I know. So I drink as much as I can. And then, like, where's the trash can? They're like, well, why don't you just empty it and then you can refill it at a fountain on the other side? I'm like, all right, bitch, I'll buy another water. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want your fountain water. And then you get through security and it's like, here's a small bottle of Fiji for $8. Like, yeah, it's all about water. You can't get.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You
that
literally
overcharge for water to make you buy the water. That's just like any like fair or like an amusement park, like no outside food or drinks, and then they charge up the ass for it inside.
That's why you got to put your alcohol in the sun lotion or the suntan lotion bottle. Yeah. Yeah. But, anyway. But yeah, it's all about water. It's a fucking joke. It ain't slick. Like, you got something going on with the water industry. Cocksuckers.
You just have it all figured out.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see what else we got going on here.
So, I don't know really where to start. I feel like there's just so many things. Oh, but I really liked that meme that the guy like made for us about when you're making a new podcast. Did you get that? I sent it in the chat because I didn't know if you saw it.
No.
Of Dave Chappelle. The Dave Chappelle meme, you don't remember?
You sent it in here. Oh wait, here it is. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that shit was
that
funny.
Was so funny.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, hold on. My cat's like trying to break into my room.
Well, maybe I'll just keep talking. Hello, whores. I hope you have your pants down and you're touching yourself right now.
It's okay.
To me talking about being sexually assaulted by a TSA worker.
You hear her crying? Like, she's such a princess. She needs to sleep only on my bed.
Oh, God, I hate cats.
Can you hear her? She was like crying when she came in.
I heard her when she came in, yeah. So let's see. I went to a strip club when I went on that trip to see Lil Wayne.
Oh my God.
Which I don't normally do. Like, I'm not not a strip club guy. And there's a reason behind that, but it's a story I'll tell at a later date. But I realized that I really like talking shit to strippers.
Like saying what? I feel like there's so many things you can say, so I need to know where we're going.
Any and everything. Like, because they think you're a fucking idiot and they try to, pump your head up and, what and strip clubs didn't change since since the last time I've been to a strip club.
I don't think I've ever been to a strip club in my life, and I'm totally okay with that.
I definitely frequented them in my early 20s. But by my late 20s, I was like, nah, fuck this shit. But they like straight up offer sex in that motherfucker. Like, it used to be like an unspoken thing, like back in the day, like, come in here, whatever. Now they're just like, yo, let's go to the fucking champagne room. Anything goes. Like I was like, what? Like anything? She's like, anything. She's like, anything you want. I was like, no shit. She goes, you're not a cop, are you? I'm like, nah, bitch, I ain't no cop. I'm not gonna take you back there, but it's good to know. Good to fucking know. I had so many weird encounters in the last couple of months. I've been spending a lot of time in Florida with a sick relative, and I'm sitting at this restaurant eating one day, and it was like 6 much older women, probably like in their 70s, sitting next to me, and they were a bunch of old Jewish ladies, and there were two, and I don't even think they knew each other. It was really weird. Like, I watched them like all meet and kind of like become friends, but 2 of them had the same name. Their names were Shirley. And the one Shirley,
But they were sitting together?
they were all sitting together. There may have been like a common denominator or something, but it was weird. It was weird. But like the whole thing was weird, even for me, because they started involving me in their talking. Oddly enough, they were talking about sex at one point, and I kind of like interjected and, gave my little comment. And
What were they saying? Do they still have sex? Like, when do we stop having sex?
oh, I didn't ask them that. I don't want to know that.
I want to know. I want to know.
They were talking about their daughters having sex. Well, the one woman, she was like, they were all Canadian too, which is also funny, but they were like, the one woman, she was like she was like, you're going to marry my daughter, this, that, and like, she's just going off. She read my sweatshirt, because I had my fuck off sweatshirt on. She started cracking up to that. I was like, yeah, I sell them or whatever. And I gave her my card. My card, it's got all my social media on it. It says your fuckboy all over it. And she was like, oh my God, my daughter would love you.
Oh my God.
She's like, she's a fucking loser. Oh,
She said that?
Oh, she's like, this is the daughter I don't like.
Clearly.
Oh,
Thanks for making sure I knew that.
All she does is drink and smoke weed. And I'm just cracking up listening to this shit. She's taking pictures of me. She's like, smile for me. She's like, oh my God, you are so cute. Oh my God, my daughter's gonna love you. I'm gonna have my daughter call you.
Oh my God. Did she show you a picture of the daughter?
She didn't. She was like, I don't have a picture of that one on my phone.
Of course she doesn't.
She showed me her good daughter though.
What did she look like?
I don't remember. They're all a little bit older than me, so I'm not really paying too much attention. I couldn't bring myself to tell her, like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't even date your daughter. She's in her 40s.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew the girl was never going to call, so I just, humored her. But, and I told them, I was like, I have a podcast. I was like, I'm definitely going to talk about this because this is like one of the funniest things that's happened to me in a while. So whatever. And the woman was like, she was like, contact this man at Sirius, and she gave me his name. She's like, he's a good friend of mine. You should contact him. I was like, all right. I haven't done it yet, but I'll do it.
Oh my gosh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Give us a studio with a real producer.
But you're doing great, I think. If we're even recording, I don't know.
So your guess is as good as mine. Probably gonna have to do this whole thing over again.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So yeah, that was an interesting meeting. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't fucking remember. Oh, so I sent you the video of the chair that I made, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about that?
I thought it looked very. It looked fun. It looked interesting. But it just like you're very very creative.
Well, it came from a meme. Like, so I built this chair. It's basically for torture. There was a meme with a picture of an old kitchen chair that had a magic wand going through the seat, and then it had some like couple points where you could restrain somebody's ankles and wrists. So it just kind of progressed from there. I was like, I can make this and I can make it better, which I did, and I posted it on the premium. People went nuts. So, and I actually have a video of me like showing how to build it, what you need, and all that. And I'm going to post it on YouTube, hopefully by the end of this coming week. Hopefully this podcast comes out tomorrow. Let's not hold our breath on that. So if it does come out tomorrow, by the end of the week, I hope to have it up on YouTube. I'm also going to start posting videos of all the toys that I make and how to make them, since people are always asking me. But that
I feel like you have to be really creative, because I would never like think of stuff like that.
Well, like I saw the idea and I just made it better. I added bottle caps to the seat. I put like four or five different points where you can, attach wrists or ankles, and I don't know. I made it better. But if anybody wants to see it, it will be up on my YouTube soon, and it got very good reviews. I don't know. I didn't send you the review video. I think I sent you the other one. I don't remember.
Yeah, you just showed me that, and I was kind of freaking out because I just saw her feet like over and over and her little toes wiggling. And it was kind of freaking me out. Honestly, I was a little distracted just by the feet.
You and your fucking foot thing, dude. What else? So what platform are you using Snapchat regularly now, since you're not doing, fucking with Instagram?
Yeah, I regularly post on Snapchat, probably the most, and then I would say Facebook and Twitter about the same.
And why don't you give your handle on all of those so people can find you? Because people keep asking me where you are. I'm like, I don't know, probably at work.
I get messages all the time, like people that just like want to hang out or whatever. They're like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm working. They're like my friends.
I'm working
And we talk about things that's not even like sexual things. I get so many videos of like cats and dogs, and I love it. Like, it's so cool. Like, I actually know these people and their pets.
That's great. That's great. Sounds fucking amazing.
It is. So anyway, let me see. My Snapchat is yes sir, daddy sir, and there's underscores in between every word, and then after the second sir, if that makes sense.
I thought your Snapchat was yes sir underscore daddy sir underscore.
Oh, it is, because you have two names, huh? You have like two names on Snapchat.
Yeah, one is how to find. That's the one, because when I tag you on Snapchat, that's what comes up.
Oh, okay, so then it's yes sir as one word, YESSIR underscore daddy sir.
Underscore.
No,
No?
no.
Oh.
There's one underscore just in between yes sir
Oh.
and daddy sir. And now everyone's really confused.
I
So
bet.
good luck. Let
Don't
me see what my Twitter is because I don't know.
don't message me asking how to find her.
Okay. So my Twitter is the same thing. Well, wait, why do you got two names on Twitter? Which one is it?
It's the one with the @ symbol under it or next to it.
Okay, so then Twitter's exactly the same. Yes, sir, as one word, underscore daddy sir. Just the one underscore in between.
What's your Facebook?
And then what's my Facebook? Do you have two names on Facebook or you just have one?
No, just one.
Just one. Okay, so yes underscore sir underscore daddy underscore sir underscore.
Sweet.
That's a long name.
So if you want your friends and family to see that you follow a page called Yes Sir, Daddy Sir, find her on Facebook. Find me on Facebook too. Your underscore fuckboy. The amount of people that share my posts from Facebook cracks me up. I'm like, wow, y'all, like, I won't even share my own shit on my personal Facebook. Not that I use it, but I wouldn't anyway.
I would never. I know people share stuff like that. It blows my mind because I'm like, do you have family or you don't have family?
I mean, my whole family knows what a piece of shit I am, but it's not necessary to put
But do they know the sexual things that you're into, or do they just know you're a piece of shit?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I certainly hope not. Okay, let's read this from Nick. Keep going with the podcast. It's the only one I listen to. I've been making girls listen to it and write essays on it for homework. Saves my ass when I don't have time to sext or I'm too lazy. I like this dude. A question for the podcast for each of you. Cock monster. If I send you a vibrator that I can control from Southern California,
Oh God.
would you let a fan play with you while you do the podcast 1 week? For the good of the podcast, not for money. Wait, the whole the podcast.
Well, that's rude.
The whole podcast is for the good of the podcast because we do nothing but spend money to do this. So would you?
I would do it. Yeah, I would. I told you I would do it for you. I'll do it for whoever wants to control it. I don't really care.
I know you said you'd do it for me, and I have the toys to do it for sure. The problem is, like, I tried to do it with a couple different girls in the studio one time, and I can't sit there and talk and control this fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? We could try it. We could definitely try it. I could send you one of mine for sure. But if not, you could let Nick send you his, and then you could send it back to him all dirty.
I just don't where is he gonna send it? Because he's sure as hell ain't getting my address.
I have a P.O. box. You can send it to my P.O. box, and I'll send it to you. We just won't tell him that. Don't listen right now, Nick. Those toys are not fucking cheap. Those Bluetooth toys are not fucking cheap. And then a question for me. If not, you should. You talked about it, but it never happened. I also like to have
Get more crazy
chicks on the podcast. Those are my favorite ones. You should also make Cock Monster drink instead of smoke before the show. It's way more entertaining. I agree. I think she's hilarious when she's had some fucking moonshine.
Am I not funny when I'm high?
Well, yeah, you are. But you talk. I think you
that
talk
was a
more.
Long pause.
No. You talk.
Pause.
It's like anybody that's high. Like if I sat here and got high for the fucking show, we wouldn't even talk.
Wait, do I not talk?
No, you definitely talk, but you definitely, every time you've had a drink or two before, you definitely talk more when you've been drinking.
Oh, but then I feel like I'm really annoying. I feel like I'm annoying always.
Jesus, bitch. Whatever. We are going to start having a lot more people on. We were supposed to record this last week, and I was going to have a friend be on, but it didn't work out. So definitely want to get Scousema on here like as soon as possible. Hopefully in the next month. But you can see how my timing works out. So maybe in the next 6 months I get her on here. There's a few people I want to get on here. And now that I'm the one that's producing it, like I can actually sit here and get my dick sucked. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I would just feel really awkward, like a weirdo watching. Like, what the hell?
You're not going to be able to see it. She's going to be under the table.
But I know it's happening. Don't tell me it's happening.
I'll be like, I'm not getting my dick sucked right now. I'm really not. But if I was, this would be the look on my face.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. Oh, God. You know. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Somebody wants to know what's the most boring sex you've ever had.
Are you going or am I going?
Oh, they're asking you, not me.
Oh, they're asking me. Oh, the most boring sex that I've ever had is like the ones that's under a minute because like I literally like I don't even know if I got wet at that point because it was so quick and there was no foreplay. It's just like just over before I even knew it was happening.
God. It's gotta suck to be. I don't even think I can't think of a time where it was that fucking short. Like I've definitely had some, mishaps over the years, but like even in high school, like even losing my virginity, I ain't busting nut that fast.
Well, there's like one particular guy, and I've only had sex with him twice. So the first time, like it happened, and it was really short, and I was like, oh, okay, like maybe, like I was trying to be nice, like oh maybe it'd been a while for him or whatever, like whatever. So then I tried again, like okay, I'll give him one more chance, and then it happened again, and I'm like, okay, we're done. That's it, we're done.
Hey, at least you gave him a second chance. Poor little.
But so that reminds me of a girl. I wish I sent it in here, but I forgot. She messaged me. I think it was a couple of days ago that she was like she went on a Tinder date with this guy, and they like ended up back at his place, and they were like kissing and like touching or whatever, and he ended up coming on her leg like before they even did any like any sex or anything.
I think I got the same message, to be honest.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny. And then she's like, she gave him another chance or something, and then he did it again on her leg and on her other leg.
Yes, yeah, I definitely got the same messages.
That was hilarious.
Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Like, I don't even know. What are you drinking?
Water.
Speaking of water,
it's all about water.
I'm like totally into this whole water torture kick right now. Do you have a detachable shower head?
I don't know.
No.
I wish I did.
They're very cheap on Amazon.
Oh, thanks.
Like I've been on this like total kick, and one of the like little toys I made recently, which will also be on YouTube, is like basically for the shower. It's like a small 2-foot spreader bar, except it goes like if a girl is sitting on her ass with her knees to her chest, it goes under her knees, and then her wrists attach on the end, and then her neck attaches in the middle.
Okay.
And I just sit there with the fucking detachable shower head and hold it on her clit and not let her come. It's pretty fucking amazing, to be honest. It's pure torture. It's fucking amazing. I don't know why I'm on that kick, because I'm definitely like not a water and sex person.
Yeah, shower sex sucks. I hate it.
Unless it's anal.
I mean, I guess it's just, I feel like, well, it depends on the shower, I guess, that you're in, but I feel like most showers are just so like narrow and it's just like, it doesn't work.
Not mine, but anal with a detachable shower head on the clit, man. Yeah, bitches love that shit. I I have the most amazing idea for a television show, and I think somebody should make this happen. If anybody's out there listening, please give me this television show. I went to my friend's kids' t-ball game the other day. Commentating kids' t-ball would be amazing.
Oh my God.
Because they're like a bunch of dumb little fucking retards running around. Like, dude, you just hit the ball. You're running into the outfield. Like, what are you doing? where you going, dumbass?
Little kids, I swear, they're just drunk people. I need to let my other cat in. Hold on.
This bitch and her fucking cats. I swear to God.
Okay. You're stupid. Okay, but yeah, little kids they're just little drunk people. That's all they are.
It's not even just the kids though. Like I would definitely like do commentary on the families and the parents. And I'm the worst. I'm out there like I'm talking to my friend whose kid it is, and I'm like making comments about, it's all about winning. If you don't win, don't come home. Because they're so fucking different these days. They're like, oh, everybody just have fun. Nobody's a winner.
You get a participation trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's a winner because we're all winners. No, you're all fucking losers. Everyone is.
You all suck. I used to go to my nephew's soccer game, and his coach was so funny. I just remember one specific thing that she said. Like, she did not take shit from these kids, and I loved her. She's like, all right, you little pansies, get up.
Oh my God. Okay, well, you can't say that.
Yes, I love her.
Yo, I swear to God, like, no bullshit. I've watched 2 of these games in the last couple of weeks. And, like seriously, it's like a bunch of fucking little retards running around. They have no idea what they're doing. You have to question the coaching staff because it's like, have you not told them like that's a first base, that's second? They're like, these are 6-year-old kids. It doesn't take a fucking genius to know how to run the fucking bases, like for real. Nobody gets out, everybody's safe. It's fucking bullshit. But and like nobody, like there's no outs because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But the last game I was at, I swear to you, it was a girl. She was playing first base. She got the first out that I had seen of any team. And she was the only one that could throw the fucking ball from first base all the way to home plate to the coach.
Oh my God.
I was like, damn, you're fucking good. She was like, thank you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Then the base coach says to her, wow, you're a great first baseman. You should be at first every time. I was like, she's the best player out here. This bitch better learn how to play every position because nobody else knows what the fuck is going on out here.
She's just a one-woman team. She does it all.
Trust me, they would have been better off. Like, seriously. Some of these kids, they'll hit the ball and they're running and screaming like maniacs. Like, ah! Like,
they're drunk.
Like,
that's all. You just have to go into it like, all right, this is 27 drunk little kids right now.
Like, bro, where are you going? Like, chill the fuck out. It's not that serious. Like, screaming, like, flailing their arms. Ah! Like, damn, homie. Chill. Anyway. All right. So, I have a feeling this didn't work at all. So, that's awesome.
I hope it did.
Yeah, you and me both. Because they never come out the same when we have to do them over. And hopefully this will come out tomorrow. But let's wrap this shit up. Trying to think if there's anything to plug. Can't think of anything.
Buy our merch.
Yeah, buy our
It's been a while.
merchandise.
Buy our merch.
It's on yourfuckboy.com. There's a specific section for Plan B shit. And I'll write you a handwritten thank you because I'm a whore, apparently. So, yeah.
And you get 1 strand of hair, but no root because you don't need to know his DNA profile.
Okay, that was all very creepy. The only hair that's usually there is if it gets stuck in the tape, which happens. It's whatever.
I watch a lot of murder. Sorry.
You watch a lot of murders?
Like murder, like shows.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying that. Appreciate that.
I'm not like a witness to a lot of murders.
Oh, that's good. That seems like it would take up a lot of time. Constantly in court.
Well, I was part of a murder trial not long ago.
I remember. Oh, fuck. All right, we're not going to talk about it this week because we're out of time. We are going to talk. I want you to read this fucking email. There's a woman. She messaged me. She met this guy on my premium Snapchat, and they carried on a, quote, relationship, like dom sub relationship, for like 6 months, she said.
Mm-hmm.
She never saw what he looked like. He would come to her house. She would be blindfolded. He would fuck her, do whatever, and he would leave. And this went on for 6 months, and she never once saw what he looked like. I'm fascinated by this.
Yeah, that's very strange.
It's so abnormal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do get a lot of stories, like the first time, I met this dude, he came to the hotel, or like one night stands. He came to the hotel, I was blindfolded, fucked him, never saw him again. Like, and a lot of women find that, to be hot or whatever. But carrying on for 6 months doing that, like, kind of blew my mind. And I had her write out the whole story. I haven't read it yet, but I had her write it out in an email and send it to us. So I do want to read that over the next week or so, before we do the next one or do this one again. and talk about that. I tried to get her to come on. She was like, got all like nervous and scared. I was like, it's anonymous. We're not going to call you by name or anything. So I think she is willing to come on. But we should both read it first and then decide from there.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. Wrap it up, lady.
Okay. What do I say?
I don't even remember. Something about sucking dick, or I don't know.
Okay. Go suck a dick. Bye.
Glad you come with a new sign off for the new year. That's it?
I guess. What do I say? I don't remember. Oh, sweet dreams, nighty night. Dream of that pussy being tight.
All right, bitches. We'll catch you next time, or we'll be doing this next time again. So we shall see. Yeah. Until then, remember, always be a good girl for daddy.